You are complete as you are.
A small story.
A disciple goes to a master asking, "Master, how can I become free? How can I attain liberation?"
The master asks him, "Who has imprisoned you?" The disciple replies, "Nobody." The master asks, "Where are the chains to bind you?" The disciple replies, "I have no chains." The master says, "Then what are you trying to be free from?" Just look at animals. You cannot find guilt in any animal. It just is. It has no ideals, no perfectionist attitudes, and no discontent. That is why it is beautiful and innocent. But in the case of man, he always has an image of how everything should be, including himself, his family, situations, society, everything. He is always yearning to be what he is not. This can be healthy and unhealthy. When you are yearning to actualize your potential, it is a healthy yearning. But most of the time, we yearn to achieve only based on the ideas society imposes on us and the ideas we borrow from others. Once you are caught in these imposed desires and ideals, you can never relax and enjoy the journey of life. You will always be discontented. And the more dissatisfied you are with yourself, the more it becomes impossible to reach your ideal. It is a vicious circle. In the soil of dissatisfaction, the seed of intelligence, spontaneity, cannot grow. You become like the horse with blinders, with a narrow vision of how you think things should be. If you are not dissatisfied with yourself, if you accept yourself as you are, what you really need can be fulfilled here and now. Society teaches you constantly that you are not complete. It induces in you a fear, an inferiority complex, so you will not be confident and independent. Then your intelligence gets suppressed and you follow the rules put down by society. You are already what you can be. All you need to do is just relax and let the energy of existence flow through you. If you are caught in bettering yourself, you cannot relax. You will be tense and always anxious that you are lacking in some way. You are complete and you are total. You don't have to reach anywhere since you are already there. You don't have to become something because you are already that. It is just a question of waking up to this truth. Guilt of not being worthy of love. Many people carry the guilt of not being worthy of being loved. This guilt happens from young age conditioning. When we are children, our parents tell us, "If you do this, I will love you more. If you do that, I will give you a candy. If you listen to me, I will take you to a movie." All these things take root in you, and you grow up with a strong impression that you should deserve to be loved. You feel guilty if someone loves you without you doing anything to deserve it. Many people, when they come to me, carry the same guilt. Be very clear. You are here not because you deserve to be here. You are here as part of the flow of existence, that's all. There is nothing deserving or undeserving in this. I am like a full cloud ready to shower. You don't need to do anything or deserve to be showered on. There is no question of the Master's love asking for any qualification from you to receive it. If you are open, if you choose to stand with open arms, you will receive. Instead, if you decide to open an umbrella of guilt and stand under it, naturally you will not receive much. Guilt versus gratitude. If you are caught in guilt,
You can never feel connected to the divine. The only way to get out of guilt completely is to feel the connectedness to your higher self. But your very guilt acts as the barrier to this. The only way to overcome this guilt is to start melting with gratitude. When you accept things as they are, when you experience the causeless blessings of the divine, you become more and more grateful. Gratitude is the fragrance that can pervade your inner space and replace the smell of guilt.
With guilt, it becomes impossible to celebrate life. Guilt sits on your chest like a rock. You become heavy and frozen. It does not allow you to be free to dance, sing, laugh, and love.
Total acceptance and surrender.
Especially in the subject of master-disciple relationship, I have seen people creating a lot of guilt for themselves. When it comes to your relation with the master, you have certain fixed ideas as to how you should relate with the master, how you should receive him, and such things. Based on this, you create guilt for yourself. Just receive the master in the way in which you are ready. That's enough. Every state is right. Every stage is right. Every relationship is right.
Just be authentic and integrated about what you feel. That is enough. Whatever way you feel, be honest about it to yourself and the master, and he will guide you to the final goal.
Don't set ideals looking at others. Your relation with the master is unique. You are close to him in your own way. Don't try to jump ahead of yourself. Then you will create your own suffering and feel guilty. Accept yourself as you are, totally and unconditionally. The total acceptance will bring about an active and intense relaxation in which your natural intelligence will flower. Then the transformation will happen, the realization will happen of what you always were deep within you. Suddenly, you will see that you have started moving, flowing. You move towards realization, just like the river moves towards the ocean on its own, with no rules or directions from anybody.
Start living and flowing. Enjoy the ultimate surrender to existence just as you are. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel afraid you have missed. What you were searching for was always inside you. You were always complete. Then how can you miss? When you are relaxed, you can sense this completeness. But when you are guilty, you create a gap, and then you feel you are incomplete and separate, away from the whole.
For example, if you are talking to a child some concepts of philosophy, what do you expect the child to do? Naturally, he will not be interested. He will just continue jumping and playing around. Can you say there is anything is wrong in it? No.
In the same way, you are who you are. Be where you are. Whatever you can receive, receive. Don't feel guilty you are not able to receive in the way you imagine you should receive.
A small story.
Once, a young boy set out in search of a master to study the art of sword fighting. He finally found a master and approached him to accept him as his disciple.
He asked the master, "Master, if I study sincerely, how long will it take me to be a master at sword fighting?"
The master replied, "Maybe 7 years."
The disciple thought aloud, "My mother is alone. I need to get back soon to take care of her. Master, if I work really hard, how long will it take me to become master of the art?"
The master replied, "In that case, it may be 12 years.
The disciple was surprised and asked, "First you said 7 years, but when I said I will work extra hard, you say 12 years. I am willing to undergo any hardship and sacrifice, but I want to learn in the shortest time possible." The master replied, "Oh, in that case, it may take 18 years.
If you try to jump ahead of the game, you create tension. It will take longer for you to achieve what you want to achieve. As the Zen saying goes, if you want to slow something down, hurry up. When you try to hurry up, it is like trying to make a bud bloom by opening out its petals. Can you call it real blooming? No, the bud can never be forced to bloom. When the maturity happens, when the time comes, whatever needs to happen will happen. Life is beautiful when things happen at the correct time. Sometimes it will happen that you will hear me today, but you will understand what you heard only after months or years. The seed I plant in you today may lie dormant inside you, but it will sprout at the right time, in the right season. It is okay. Don't be worried about it. Don't feel guilty about it. If you start feeling guilt, in the agitation, the seed may even get lost. Life is a dream. What you see as reality is actually just a dream. When you awaken to this truth, it is true knowledge. Then you relax. You are able to enjoy the dream because you know it is not reality. It is just like in a game of chess. The players themselves may not see the right move because they are involved in the game, but a watcher of the game will know the right move. It is because he is not involved, so he can easily enjoy the game and intelligently know the next move. You enjoy life more when you are watching, when you know it is a dream and you have nothing to lose. Then there is nothing to feel guilty about. You lead a life of celebration, living in this world yet detached from it. You enjoy it with no guilt. It is like when you go to a theater. You watch a movie, but you know it is not real. That is why you are able to enjoy it, no matter what happens on screen. When you come home, you forget about it. Life is exactly like this. The whole world is like a movie on a vast screen. When you understand this, you can enjoy the movie. You realize there is nothing wrong in enjoying it. Guilt of following another master. Another common guilt is the guilt of following more than one master. Understand, feeling conflict about following different masters is nothing but a conflict inside yourself. There is no real conflict between the real masters. All masters are embodiments of the same energy. The energy is one and the same. There is no need for any conflict. I always tell people, go around, pluck flowers from any garden, and make a nice garland for yourself. But the problem is, people go around to many gardens, but don't pluck flowers from any garden. Instead, they collect only thorns. If you are doing only window shopping, you don't learn from any master. When you sincerely go to many masters, you will learn from all of them and become more intense. Once you become intense, it is better that you stay with only one master so that you start going deep with any one ideology. But if you don't learn anything from any master, it is better to stick to one. After all, what are you going to learn from so many masters that you can't learn from one? It means you are only a window shopper. Going to the first master itself is wrong if you are doing just window shopping. You will only be troubling him and troubling yourself. If you feel the master is only a teacher and not the path, just leave him. The thumb rule is, if he is really your master, your heart will simply fall. You won't even think of anyone else. Meditation techniques. 1. Relive to relieve. Reliving is relieving. The best way to relieve yourself of guilt is to relive it. Sit in a meditative mood, close your eyes, and one by one bring to surface each of your guilts. Relive the wounds completely. Do not console yourself about the guilt.
Open your eyes and write it all down in detail. Write in as detailed a way as possible. You will see that you are free from all the guilt feelings that you are carrying.
2. From head to heart. Sit down and close your eyes. Take slow and deep breaths, just for a few minutes. Along with it, feel that your head is being pressed into your heart, into the chest region. Become totally headless. You have no head now. You are headless.
Feel that you are breathing from the heart. Feel that you are seeing through the heart. Feel that you are smelling through your heart. Feel very clearly that you are breathing through the heart. Listen through the heart. See through the heart. And feel through the heart.
Stand up. Have the consciousness from the heart and let your movements be as slow as possible. Don't walk, just move your body around slowly. Remember that you are moving from the heart. Your center is the heart, not the head. Again and again, forget the head. Move from the heart. Remember, you are a headless being.
Stand in one place. Now increase the speed slowly, very slowly. Remember to move from the heart, not from the head. Forget your head. You are a headless being moving.
After few minutes,
Sit down where you are. Just be without the head. Sit only with your heart. Relax.
after few minutes,
Slowly, very slowly, open your eyes.
3. Be a witness.
the sure way to handle any emotion, including guilt, is to be a witness. Just watch it. Hindus call it being a sakshi. Sufis call it sahada. Don't do anything. Anything done under the impact of a negative emotion is bound to be wrong. Later, guilt will arise. Just be a watcher, a witness. See it. It is there. You are not it. You are only the witness. You'll be surprised how it goes away. It cannot be there forever. By its very nature, the mind will change state.
In a few minutes, the guilt will go and leave no trace behind that it ever existed.